Now, in security-related news, Israeli Defense Minister Benny Gantz announcing in a joint press conference with Foreign Minister Yair Lapid that the people in charge of the recent drone attacks in Oman are none other than the heads of the IRGC's drone unit and the IRGC Air Force. Meanwhile, the minister is also warning that Iran is just 10 or so weeks shy of a nuclear bomb. So what is the world to do with this new information? Here with more, ILTV's Asaf Nissan. Asaf, thanks so much for being with us today. How do you see Gantz's decision to expose Saeed Arajani, the head of the IRGC drone unit?
Well, besides the open, first of all, always good to be here, Aaron. In my opinion, it starts with the fact that besides public knowledge, now that we do know the people in charge and calling for and creating a wide net of range response from all over the world and the attacks against Iran, they're trying to unite everyone now, especially with the fear of Iran being on the verge of a nuclear bomb.
So, speaking of retaliations, we know that Israel has stated that they are not above retaliating on their own. But now we also have comments from the UK regarding the shipjackings and why they might counterattack. Is a counterattack the only way, and what's their position on this?
So the UK's position on this is very clear. They're talking about only by brute force, by strength, to reply to the immediate attacks. They see this as an emboldened move by Iran. If they're going to take a chance on it, if they decide to attack, it makes sense for one simple reason, because the UK doesn't want Iran to feel more powerful and start taking more bold initiatives against the West.
But how does that interact with the JCPOA? Because I know, obviously, the West, including the UK, wants Iran to come back to the negotiating table in Vienna. Right now, we still don't have a return date.
Well, the tensions are not helping, that's for sure. I mean, with what's going on, you can see that a lot of countries will now maybe talk about a little more hesitance, maybe putting some of those conditions in a new JCPOA, not only retaining to the nuclear deal, but also retaining to the fact that now they want to protect their own interests in international waters. So this might be a really early option on to say that this could happen. But again, like I said yesterday, Iran is not the same Iran that it was before. Now that officially the new president, IC, was actually confirmed in parliament, this means now that it's going to be a new force, a more conservative force, one that will want to show brute strength. And in my opinion, I don't see Iran coming back that easily to the table.
All right, so if Iran is not easily coming back to the table, or even if they are, Defense Minister Gantz is saying that they are just 10 weeks shy of a nuclear bomb. What does this mean for the U.S. and Europe going forward in these negotiations in general?
I think one of the things we'll see going forward in negotiations is a promise, again, of using that nuclear power not for a bomb, not for proliferation purposes, but more for civil purposes, for power, for health. I mean, some of those things are really prudent in Iran as it is, with the crisis and COVID coming up and keeps attacking the country. They do need an option for a solution for energy. And one of the things for nuclear energy could help the citizens. But then again, we're talking about the Iranian regime, so honestly, the U.S. and Europe doesn't know how to respond yet to the situation.
All right, well, it'll be very interesting to see how they actually do respond to the situation. That time is coming quickly. Asaf, thank you so much.
Thank you so much.